Hello everyone, Namaste, and I would like to welcome to BNB Language Academy once again. And today I'm contributing for the Great Train English again, for this genre of poetry. And today will be I'll be giving you some background information about the second poem that is prescribed in the textbook of the Great Train English. The topic of the poem is The Voice of the Rain by Walt Whitman. I'll give you some background information and then I'll recite the poem. Is that okay? This is also one of my very favorite poem because it is full of the literary devices, or it is full of the poetic devices. One of the poetic device that you'll find in the poem is the personification, personification. And you might know the personification is the process of giving life to the non-living things. And here in the poem, the poet is talking, the poet is asking a question to the rain, and the rain is giving answer. You'll find a kind of conversation between the poet and the rain. So there's a conversation, and then rain itself is a non-living thing and the poet is giving life. That is why that is what the device is what we call personification. And you'll also find metaphor. Okay, metaphor, the use of metaphor in the poem, because metaphor is an indirect comparison between the qualities of different things. So you'll find the lines that like, I am the poem of earth. The rain, okay, is being compared to a poem. So it's a metaphor. And you'll find also the hyperbole, and hyperbole is also one of the another poetic device, which means the exaggerated statements. And you'll find the adjective the of the sea, like how is the sea? See, the bottomless sea. You see, bottomless sea. That's what the example of hyperbole. And you'll also find the use of images here, in the poem. Okay, when we talk about images, like there can be a visual images, like auditory images, that okay, sound system, the gustatory images, tactile images, the sense of touch, and even olfactory images like sense of taste, something like that. And you'll find here the use of visual images, and visual images are the visual description of the things. And you'll find the sour, how the sour is, soft falling sour. So that is why this poem is full of different poetic devices like personification. It has there is the use of metaphor, the use of hyperbole, the use of images, and the use of okay, and visual images, right? And again, this is a poem composed by Walt Whitman, and you'll find a conversation between the poet and the rain. The rain explains, okay, when the poet asks question, hello rain, how are you, where are you from? Then the rain, when the rain starts giving answer, the poet gets shocked, and then he will find the detailed information that the rain gives to the poet, explaining all the way from its eternal journey in its birth flesh, like because the water, okay, rain is the water, of course, the birth flesh is the earth, and evaporation, there's a kind of condensation. The process of condensation is there, because of the heat, the water in the land and the earth changes into vapor, and it goes up high in the sky, and that is what the heaven in the earth poet means. And then again it takes different shapes there, okay, like it becomes the clouds, and clouds will have the different shapes, and then again it falls, come back to the earth again. And then when it comes back to the earth, it provides water to the drought, it cleans all the dust particles there in the air. It also beautify and purify the earth, and it provides life to the seeds as well. They're the seeds, but without me, without rain, without water, there is no germination. So seeds gets its birth, or I mean, it's inside the earth, and then once it comes, the seeds come to the contact with water, then it grows, and that is where hope. But look at the rain; it doesn't care. It keeps on working and working, and finally, the poet compares the rain with music, or the musician, or the singers. Okay, singers also. Okay, what do they do? They make songs, and that originate from the heart of the singer, and it travels across, it goes to the audience. It means the different audience will have the different taste, and then the singer will get back love. Okay, love. That is what this a kind of a comparison is there, and this is how the poem ends. Now, shall we go to the poem? Okay, let's enjoy reciting poem. All right. Okay, sure. Let me share so that you could see my screen and you could recite together. Right? You should recite together. All right. Here we go. Okay. So let's go. This is once again. This is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think I was supposed to share this. Um, I was supposed to share the poem again. Just a minute. Hold a second there. Okay. Anyway, we'll enjoy. Don't worry.